Hi YouTube. If you don't know me, my name is Cheyenne Boone, and I am the writer and creator of Jace the Killer, who I will be writing stories for on this channel, and or write about this channel, sorry. And this is basically, well, an official intro. I like to call this the legend of Jace the Killer. Like I said before, this YouTube video or this YouTube channel is going to be a series of stories about him. And in some cases, he's like sympathetic and loving and sweet, turned to a monster, by horrible means. But at the same time, there can also be a twisted evil side too. Because like I said before, there's the Jekyll Hyde thing, there's complete twisted, there's being a victim and, not being that bad after all. But then again, there's also like how, okay, so it's always somebody named Jace, but they have like different families and backgrounds and lots of names and race and culture and such. So it's like, well, mostly. And then there's times when it's gonna sound a little weird because it's about a girl or a guy who has no relation to him, but at the same time kind of does. My stories are meant to like it's gonna sound confusing, but it's like meant to be a mythos of Jace the Killer. And the legend is that there was somebody named Jace who also becomes a killer. But there's more to it than that. Like, I got a version where I'm not gonna lie, this is about more files, but, this is about, one series is about how he, knows about the world, and, well, he thinks it's just nightmares, but it turns out it's actually a thing. And, yeah. Like I said, some things are inspired by whatever, and some things are completely original. Or let's take, or let's take where it's original, but I use the help of something, Yeah. And if you watch play shows and movies, you can see what's original, what's not. Yeah. And in some stories, it's gonna sound kind of weird in the beginning because it seems like, oh, he's a normal kid, there's not gonna be horror or whatever, but then later shocks you with the whole truth, with the whole climax thing. Yeah. And, there is one funny idea I had where that probably makes sense, where it does a female version of him. Like, it's gonna sound really weird because this is something I made up, but like, sorry about that, but because I came up with Jace the Killer and I'm a girl and how like I decided, why don't I write something along the lines of, if Jace the Killer lived inside me, or what if, but like in a fictional book, not like, oh, blah blah, because I would never know. Anyway, I'm gonna try to write as many books as I possibly can. Maybe I'll just tell them on here. Maybe I'll try to make extra books with them. I don't know. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's half and half, Like, some will be published and some will be, like, written and saved, Of course, I can't really use a printer, and yeah, so. I'll probably type and print out, but then do it later, or when I say for a while, then you'll later. I know, as long as I get to tell it before anything, Yeah. Anyway, this is his legend, and this is a channel where you get to learn more about him if you're interested. And yeah. Anyway, if you're interested, stay tuned. Bye.